Hola.
Hola, hola chicos, déme un segundo para ya estar acá con ustedes.
Super excited to be here with all of you today. I want to say I'm so excited to get closer to the Spanish community and really teach you what was taught to me years ago that has allowed me to not just make millions of dollars, but to help lots and lots of people.
Estoy súper emocionado de estar acá con ustedes el día de hoy y estar más cerca de toda mi comunidad de habla hispana y enseñarle las claves, las llaves que a mí también me fueron enseñadas hace un tiempo.
And today, really, I just want to say, you know, we all have to be so grateful to be in a situation with the way the world is right now, for us to be able to have a vehicle, an opportunity to produce income for ourselves, our friends, our family. It is such a blessing beyond imagination with what we have right now in this company.
Y creo que tenemos que estar súper agradecidos con esta compañía porque gracias a I Am Master Academy podemos estar generando dinero desde cualquier parte del mundo que nosotros estemos.
So what I'm going to go over right now is really some information that completely transformed my life some years ago. A lot of you know I've been involved in this profession now for over 10 years, and I am under the understanding that anybody out there watching this, you can have the same success as a Renato, as a Paloma, as a Ivan Briongos, Juan Diego Jimenez, Danilo Delgado, Paloma Sansores, right? You can have the same success as an Ivana Monica Tapia and also an Alex Morton. All of us have the opportunity to have massive success in our lives.
Mira, yo lo que quiero hacer en este momento es compartirte lo que yo aprendí hace un tiempo. Yo tengo en la industria cerca de 10 años de estarla desarrollando y yo tengo la creencia que cualquier persona que está acá en esta llamada puede tener el mismo éxito de un Renato Rivarola, de una Paloma Sansores, de un Juan Diego, de un Iván Briongos, de un Danilo, de Iván y Mónica Tapia. Cualquier persona lo puede hacer si tiene la información correcta.
Okay, so I'm sorry. I don't know why my WhatsApp notifications keep going off on my phone. That's okay. Maybe they'll stop now. So here's the thing, you guys. I want you guys to understand that we are so blessed and fortunate to, number one, be in a situation where we can control our own destiny financially. Number one. Number two, understand anything you want, anything you desire, you can achieve it right here. All right, in the next 12 months, if you do the things I'm going to share with you today.
Entonces, partimos del hecho de, número uno, estar agradecidos por la situación en la que nos encontramos el día de hoy. Y número dos, es de saber que cualquier cosa que realmente deseemos, la podemos lograr si trabajamos por ello.
Because every successful individual, whether it's an Ivan Tapia or an Alex Morton or somebody else, we all started in the same place. We all started with a dream, with a vision, with goals for our lives.
Cualquier persona que ha tenido éxito inició igual, inició desde cero, inició teniendo un sueño, teniendo grandes metas.
Okay, so today, right, we're going to talk about how to turn your dream. We're going to turn your dream into a reality. We know we have an unbelievable company. We know we have a vehicle of wealth creation. Now we've got to talk about and figure out how to help you, right? You individually in Guatemala, Honduras, Mexico, Peru, USA, wherever you are, this is about you. I don't care if there's 3,000 people on this call. This is me and you sitting down one-on-one.
Así que hoy te voy a enseñar de cómo convertir tu sueño en una realidad. Porque lo que sucede es que acá todos tenemos el mismo vehículo, todos tenemos este vehículo creador de riqueza. Sin embargo, quiero que visualices que solo estamos tú y yo en Guatemala, en Perú, en México, en Costa Rica, en donde sea que estés, estamos tú y yo y de eso es lo que vamos a hablar.
So whether you grew up in a wealthy family, you grew up in a poor family, whether you grew up, speaking Spanish, you grew up speaking English, right? No matter what your upbringing was, understand today, right now, September 21st, 2021, this can be the day that your whole life changes for the better.
Mira, no importa si naciste rico, no importa si naciste pobre, no importa si creciste hablando español, creciste hablando inglés. Hoy, el día de hoy, 21 de septiembre del 2021, puede ser el día que todo empieza a cambiar.
Because I knew Danilo when he had no money. I knew Paloma before Paloma was this massive, earner. I remember Renato years ago, right? Everybody starts at the same place. So what you must understand is that nobody is more special than you, more brighter than you, more smarter than you, better than you. That's all lies. That's all nonsense, okay? You have the same abilities as everybody else.
Porque la realidad es que yo conocí a Danilo cuando no tenía dinero. Yo conocí a Paloma antes de ser una top earner en la industria. Yo conocí a Renato cuando aún no tenía los resultados que tiene el día de hoy. Entonces, entiende que nadie es mejor, nadie es más inteligente que tú.
So what I want you to do is get your sheet of paper out, and I want you to write out life as you would like it to be, right? Papel y lápiz, right? You need to write down today, September 21st, 2021, right? What do you want? What do you want to do with your life, right? What is your legacy going to be? We have to start to build the image in our minds of the life and the lifestyles we want to create. We know I Am Mastery Academy is the greatest opportunity on the planet. Now we must use this vehicle to give us what we want.
Pues quiero que el día de hoy, ya mismo, tomes un lápiz y toma un papel. Ahí donde estás, quiero que tomes el lápiz y escribas cómo quieres que sea tu vida, cómo quieres levantarte, cuál quieres que sea tu legado. Porque el día de hoy tenemos el mejor vehículo en la historia de la humanidad para crear riqueza. Lo que quiero es que cada uno individualmente tenga resultados.
You know, when I was 18 years old, I wrote down on paper that I wanted to become a millionaire. I wanted to have a Rolls Royce. I wanted to live in Porsche Tower, next to Anuel and Maluma and Karol G. I wanted to live a great lifestyle where I could go to dinner and spend it however much money I wanted to spend. Walk into Tom Ford, walk into, Ferragamo and buy whatever I wanted. Before all the results in my life showed up, I was clear on the things I wanted to accomplish.
Yo recuerdo que a los 18 años yo escribí que quería ser millonario, escribí que quería tener un Rolls Royce, que quería vivir en el Porsche Tower, a la parte de Anuel, a la parte de Maluma, que quería tener el estilo de vida, que quería entrar a una tienda y comprar sin ver el precio. Yo escribí todo. Entonces quiero que hagas hoy exactamente lo mismo.
So now we've got this dream. We've got this goal, right? Maybe for some of you, it's $5,000 a month. Maybe for some of you, it's $10,000 a month. I know some of you, it's $500,000 a month. Okay. I don't really care what the target is. I'm going to explain to you how to bring the target into physical reality before it shows up in the back office, before it shows up in your garage, before it shows up in your home, before it shows up in your bank account, right? We've got to build it over here with the dream, with the goal, and now ignite it into momentum.
Entonces, vamos a empezar con el hecho de que debes de tener un sueño, debes de tener una meta. Para algunos de ustedes es $5,000 al mes, para algunos de ustedes es $10,000 al mes. Sé que para muchos es, no sé, $500,000 al mes. Cualquiera que sea la meta, el objetivo, lo que yo te voy a enseñar es cómo traer ese objetivo al tiempo presente.
Okay, so step one is, number one, I want you to get clear on what you want. So I want you to pick a money goal that you're going to accomplish by December 31st, 2021. So you're talking about October, November. You got about 100 days left in 2021. That should light a fire under some of your butts right now. 100 days left in this year. And I want you to write it down in present tense. So if your goal is $5,000 a month, you would say, I'm so happy and grateful now that I am earning $5,000 a month by December 31st, 2021.
Entonces, quiero que primero tengas claridad de qué es lo que quieres, ¿cuál es tu meta para el 31 de diciembre del 2021? Quiero que veas, quedan 100 días para que termine el año. Esto debería poner un fuego en tu trasero. Quedan 100 días solamente del año. Tienes que hacer que las cosas pasen ahí. Entonces, quiero que lo escribas en tiempo presente. Si tu meta son, no sé, $10,000 al mes, entonces escribe, estoy feliz, agradecido hoy que gano $10,000 al mes para el 31 de diciembre del 2021.
Okay, so here's the deal, right? We write it down so now we can see the goal and it's clear in our mind. Okay, the next step, it says saturate your 5 senses daily. What that means is God gave us the ability to see, hear, taste, touch, and smell. We have to use these senses to bring us our goal closer into our lives.
Mira, entonces primero lo escribes en tiempo presente y segundo, quiero que satures tus 5 sentidos de tu meta. Dios nos dio 5 sentidos para poder percibir el mundo. Entonces, satúralos con tu meta.
So the question is, if you're sitting in Honduras, if you're sitting in Costa Rica, Mexico, Guatemala, Colombia, right? Ask yourself, every day, how are my 5 senses involved in bringing me what I want? What do I see every day? What do I hear every day? Okay. What do I smell every day? What do I touch every day? Am I touching my goal card? Am I seeing my dream home? Am I seeing, right, my dream car? Am I hearing good personal development that's bringing me closer to my goals? Ask yourself, what am I seeing? What am I hearing? What am I touching? What am I tasting, right? We got to make sure our senses are involved with the things we desire.
Quiero que en este momento y todos los días te haga la pregunta, ¿cómo estoy experimentando mi meta con los 5 sentidos? Pregúntate, ¿qué estoy viendo a diario? ¿Qué estoy escuchando a diario? ¿Qué estoy tocando a diario? ¿Qué estoy oliendo a diario? ¿Será que estoy viendo mi meta? ¿Será que estoy escuchando audios de crecimiento personal? Hazte esa pregunta. ¿Qué estoy sintiendo, viendo, tocando? Todos los 5 sentidos todos los días.
Okay, so now we take this information and we build something called a magnificent obsession. What that means is you got to be obsessed with getting the life you want. You see, the life I wanted at 18, I got obsessed with getting it. The life Paloma saw for herself and her mom, she got obsessed with getting it. Renato, the same thing. Okay, Ivan Briongos, the same thing. Ronnie Arriaga, the same thing. You got to get obsessed. Okay, obsession with the things you want to accomplish in your life.
Entonces, cuando hagas todo esto, vas a crear lo que se llama una obsesión magnífica. Mira, una vez lo repites, te vas a obsesionar con tu resultado. Créeme, Paloma Sanzores lo hizo, Renato lo hizo, Iván Briogos, Ronaldo Arriaga. Todos los líderes hicieron esto.
So now I'm obsessed. Okay, Alex, I got my goal. I know what I want. I wrote it down. I know I need to see where I'm going every day. I need to hear where I'm going every day, right? I know the life I want to create, okay? So now we take that and we say, okay, we got to make some shifts in our lives. What do we need to shift? What do we need to change now to bring us our goals in our life?
Entonces, una vez ya lo estés viendo y todos tus sentidos, ok, Alex, ya lo estoy viendo, ya lo estoy escuchando, ya lo estoy haciendo. El siguiente paso es hacerte la pregunta de qué debo cambiar. ¿Qué cambios debo de hacer en mi vida para acercar esa meta?
Okay, so we need to, number one, think different right here, right? The most important thing in our life is our mind. So we have to learn to think different. We have to learn to take massive action. We have to learn to increase our awareness, which I'm going to talk about here on this call. And then we need to learn how to change this thing called paradigm, our paradigm that controls us. We do these 4 things, success will be easy for you.
Número 1, tienes que pensar diferente. Ok. Número 2 es tomar acción masiva. Número 3 es crear o elevar tu conciencia, que en esta llamada lo voy a hablar. Y número 4 es cambiar tu paradigma. Haces estas 4 cosas y tu éxito está garantizado.
Okay, so let's talk about it, right? Let's talk about success, right? Exito. Okay, success is 100%, right? Success is 100%. And of that 100%, 5% of it is physical. 5% of it is doing the physical work. I can touch this table, right? I can touch this watch. That's physical. So the physical is going to be doing the Zoom calls. The physical is reading the books. The physical is listening to the right audios. The physical is going to the conventions, going to the events, going to the retreats. The physical is doing presentations, okay? But all of that, all the physical work, ladies and gentlemen, it's only 5% of the 100% of success.
El éxito es 100%. Ahora, de ese 100%, el 5% es físico y el 95% es espiritual. Significa que hacer una llamada de Zoom es físico, leer los libros es físico, escuchar audios, ir a eventos, hacer presentaciones, todo eso es físico, pero adivina qué, eso es solamente el 5% del 100% que es el éxito.
All right, so that's only 5%. So that's why some of you do the Zoom calls, you post on Instagram, right? You show the plan, you do presentations, but you're still hitting this lid. You haven't broken through. You haven't gotten to $10,000 a month. It's because you're missing the most important side, the side of the spirit world, the side of the things we must do in our minds to achieve success.
Por eso es que algunos de ustedes están trabajando, puedes hacer un Zoom, otro Zoom, alguna que otra presentación, pero no estás viendo el resultado y es porque no estás haciendo lo espiritual. Tienes un techo, tienes un tope que no puedes pasar. Dices, no puedes llegar a esos $10,000 al mes porque debes de trabajar tu parte espiritual.
Okay, 1 second. I'm sorry, I gotta send one text really quick to the COO. 1 second.
Ya está Alex, está mandando un texto ahí al COO. Pongan 7 en el chat. ¿Quién está aprendiendo, mi gente? Pongan 7 en el chat.
Yeah. And listen, guys, you got to be grateful every day, right? You got to be grateful every day, and you can never forget where you came from, right? That's one of the things I respect about all of the leaders you see at the top here that promoted this call. Even though they're making tremendous amounts of money, they're still humble. They still know they can learn more, because guess what? I can still learn more. I know I don't know everything, right? You got to always be hungry to go to that next level.
Así que bueno, es algo que tienes que estar agradecido y siempre humilde, como todos los líderes en esta llamada, porque nunca debes de creer que ya sabes todo. Siempre hay espacio para aprender.
Okay. So here's the deal, right? 95% of it has to do with the things we're thinking, the emotions we're feeling, right? The way we visualize our goal using our imagination, right? Our level of gratitude, okay? These are the things that separate the people that win and everybody else. These are the things that separate the people that live a great, extraordinary life and everybody else. So we have to work on this part, right? 95%, we have to work on this part, right? And then the work, the physical, will be very, very easy to do because we're vibrating in harmony with the things we desire.
Entonces, ¿qué es lo espiritual, mi gente? Espiritual es llegar y pensar. Espiritual es sentir, es visualizar tu meta, es poder usar tu imaginación, es expresar gratitud. Esto es lo más importante. Una vez tú hagas esta parte espiritual, el trabajo físico va a ser sencillo porque estás vibrando en una frecuencia mucho más elevada.
So the things we must think about every day are our goals. The things we think about every day, it's where we're going. I rarely think about the past. I cannot go change the past. I think about the future. I think about the future business, the future leaders, the future chairman, the future mansion, the future jet. I am living in the future because I know I need my mind set on where it is I'm going, not where it is I've been.
Yo siempre tienes que pensar en metas, tienes que pensar en a dónde vas. Yo personalmente nunca pienso en el pasado, nunca pienso en cosas de antes. Siempre estoy enfocado en el futuro. ¿Quién viene? ¿Cuáles son los siguientes chairman? ¿Cuáles son los siguientes líderes? Pienso en la mansión, pienso en el jet. Yo vivo en el futuro. Ahí es donde debes de vivir.
Okay, so I'm going to say this throughout the call, but make sure you are on my Instagram, Alex Morton Mindset. Write that down and make sure you go there and you turn on notifications for posts and notifications for stories.
Ahora lo voy a estar repitiendo durante la llamada, familia. Asegúrense de seguirme en Instagram y poner notificaciones de post y de llamadas Alex Morton Mindset en Instagram.
Yeah, I spend about $40,000 a month on my brand to help you guys for free. So make sure you do that.
Chicos, yo invierto $40,000 al mes en mi marca personal. Entonces asegúrense de estar con ese contenido.
So now let's talk about a paradigm, right? This idea of paradigm. This paradigm is what dictates everything in our lives. From the way we look to the way we talk, the way we walk, what we eat, how we think, how we feel, how we view the world, how we view the government. This paradigm has almost exclusive control over all the actions we take every single day.
Mira, tienes que entender primero qué es el paradigma. El paradigma dicta todo lo demás en tu vida. Dicta cómo pensamos, dicta cómo vemos el gobierno, dicta cómo comemos. Chicos, el paradigma tiene prácticamente control exclusivo de lo que pasa en tu vida.
Okay, and here's the challenge is that most of the things that we think and believe were given to us and programmed into our mind by people who were never financially free, who were never rich, who were never wealthy, who never drove the car you want to drive, who never lived in the home you want to live in, right? So we've been programmed, most of us on this call, we've been programmed to actually fail and not accomplish the things we want to accomplish. I know it sounds crazy, but this is the truth. And when we can change this, we can change our results and change our lives.
El reto que tenemos, muchachos, es que otras personas que probablemente no tenían los resultados, no tenían el auto que queríamos, la casa, el estilo de vida que nosotros realmente deseamos, esas personas fueron las que nos programaron desde pequeños. Imagínate, entonces significa que prácticamente nos han programado para fracasar. Si tú logras cambiar ese paradigma, puedes cambiar toda tu vida.
Right? So we got to now figure out how to take the bad stuff out and put the good stuff in. Take away the scarcity and put in the abundance. Take away being poor and putting in the money. Taking away not traveling the world to traveling the world, right? We got to figure out how to grow our mind and change.
Lo que tenemos que hacer es averiguar cómo sacamos la basura, cómo sacamos la limitación y ponemos abundancia, cómo sacamos la pobreza y ponemos la riqueza, cómo sacamos los límites y ponemos nuestros sueños.
So the first way to really understand all of this, because I know some of you, you say, well, I'm from a very poor family in Guatemala, Nicaragua, Venezuela, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru. You don't understand. Okay. This is what I want you to understand. It says it on the screen right now. You and I are God's highest form of creation. And we are capable of accomplishing anything we want. Cristiano Ronaldo, Elon Musk, Warren Buffett, Robert Kiyosaki, Grant Cardone, anybody you want, Beyonce, anybody you want to name, you and I and them have the same abilities to create the life we want.
Y yo sé que algunos de ustedes en esta llamada dicen, no, Alex, tú no entiendes, yo vengo de Guatemala, de Venezuela, Colombia, de Ecuador, vengo de un país pobre, de una familia pobre, tú no entiendes. Y es lo que yo quiero que tú entiendas. Entiende en esta llamada que somos la creación más grande de Dios. Y cualquier persona que tú admiras, Beyoncé, Grant Cardone, Cristiano Ronaldo, quien sea, ellos tienen las mismas facultades mentales que tú y yo tenemos.
Okay. Now I'm going to explain this this figure right here. Okay, this is honestly the most valuable idea that has ever been taught to me. Okay, this idea, all right, literally comes from. You can translate that.
Chicos, quiero que pongan mucha atención en este momento porque esta idea que te voy a mostrar a continuación es una idea que me ha transformado la vida. Es en serio lo más importante que me han enseñado.
Okay, Andrew Carnegie, okay, shared this information with Napoleon Hill. Napoleon Hill wrote Think and Grow Rich.
Mira, esta idea viene de literalmente Andrew Carnegie. Andrew Carnegie se la enseñó a Napoleon Hill y Napoleon Hill escribió el libro Piense y hágase rico.
Okay. Napoleon Hill shared this information with somebody named Earl Nightingale.
Ahora, Napoleon Hill compartió esta información con alguien que se llamaba Earl Nightingale.
Earl Nightingale shared this information with Bob Proctor.
Earl Nightingale se lo compartió a Bob Proctor.
And Bob Proctor shared this information with me in 2011.
Y Bob Proctor me compartió esta misma información en el 2011.
And now I'm sharing this information with you.
Y ahora les voy a compartir esta información a todos ustedes.
So pay attention.
Así que presta atención.
Okay? This big circle, that is going to represent our mind.
Este círculo grande va a representar tu mente.
Okay? And then the little circle underneath it obviously would be the body.
Y el círculo pequeño que ves abajo es el cuerpo.
Now there's this power that flows into our mind. Universal consciousness, universal intelligence, podcasts, Netflix, mom and dad, teachers, professors, Ivan Tapia, me, you. This power flows into our mind and causes us to have thoughts in our mind.
Ahora, quiero que entiendas que todo este poder, hay un poder que fluye a tus pensamientos. Ese poder es las noticias, es la información, son los podcasts, la información de Iván Tapia, la información de Alex Morton. Es toda esa información, todo eso que hay afuera que entra a tus pensamientos.
And we have the ability to give these ideas and beliefs either a negative expression, that's a little red dash, a negative expression, or a green plus, a positive expression. Okay, we have the ability to choose the things we want to think about in our mind.
Ahora, mira, nosotros tenemos la habilidad de poder elegir cuáles ideas escogemos. O sea, podemos escoger las ideas buenas, las positivas o las ideas negativas.
Now, whatever thoughts we accept, right? Like some of you, the news says, oh, COVID-19 is killing everybody. You accept that, and now you're going to emotionally feel negative, anger, frustration, pain, right? And then some of you accept the idea of I can make $10,000 a month, and you get emotionally involved with it, and then you feel good. You and I have the ability to choose what we accept and reject when it comes to the thoughts in our mind.
Mira, tienes la oportunidad de elegir. Te voy a poner un ejemplo. Si tú escuchas en las noticias que dice, oh, el COVID está matando a todo el mundo, si tú aceptas ese pensamiento, te vas a sentir frustrado, te vas a sentir mal, te vas a sentir triste, enojado, porque lo aceptaste. De la misma manera, si tú aceptas la idea de puedo ganar $10,000 al mes, te vas a sentir emocionalmente bien, te vas a mezclar. Tú puedes elegir qué escoges.
So, for example, the power that flows through us can be, you can become financially independent. Your thoughts say, I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm making $10,000 a month by December 31st, 2021. Now I'm emotionally involved. I feel good. I feel better. I'm excited. I'm enthusiastic. I'm positive. That now causes the body to take certain actions which give us our result. So our thoughts turn into our feelings and emotions turn into our actions, and our actions give us the result.
Ahora, ese poder que entra a tu mente, llamémosle, soy financieramente independiente, estoy feliz, agradecido, que gano $10,000 al mes para el 31 de diciembre del 2021. Esa idea, ese pensamiento te va a causar una emoción, te vas a sentir empoderado, te vas a sentir emocionado, te vas a sentir agradecido, prendido. Y esa emoción que tienes cargando te va a hacer accionar, te va a hacer tomar acciones. Y esas acciones que estás tomando es lo que van a causar los resultados que previamente pensaste.
If you're understanding so far, hit 111 in the chat box.
Pon en el chat un 1 si estás entendiendo hasta el momento.
Okay. It says plus 99. I can't see it, but I'm assuming there's lots of ones going on.
Everybody's understanding, my man.
Okay, good. So this is the same diagram, but now we're going to call the top and the bottom of the mind, the conscious mind and the subconscious mind, the thinking mind and the emotional mind.
Ahora, es el mismo gráfico, pero vamos a dividir la mente en dos partes. La parte de arriba se va a llamar la mente consciente y la parte de abajo le vamos a llamar la mente subconsciente.
So the conscious mind is the ability to where we can accept an idea or reject an idea. The economy's bad. I reject that. You can be a millionaire. I accept that. Everybody's dying of this disease. I reject that. Everything's going to be okay at the end. I accept that. You as a human can accept or reject when an idea or a belief comes into your mind.
Ahora, la mente consciente es la que decide y la que tiene la oportunidad de elegir. Por ejemplo, si te dicen la frase, la economía está pésima, todo el mundo está quebrado, tú puedes decir, lo rechazo. Si llegan y dicen, tú puedes ganar, puedes ser financieramente independiente, libre, tú puedes decir, lo acepto. Tú tienes el poder en tus manos, con la mente consciente, de aceptar o rechazar cualquier idea que te venga.
So this is the top part of our mind where we have to be careful on what we choose to think about. Right now in the world, there's a lot of negativity and fear and depression and lies and manipulation. You can't let these ideas get into your subconscious mind. When they hit your conscious mind, reject them from your mind. Because what we don't want to have happen is getting negative things into the subconscious mind, which I'm going to talk about in a second.
Ahora, tienes que en estos momentos específicamente estar súper cuidadoso con qué piensas y con qué aceptas pensar. En este momento en el mundo hay mucha negatividad, hay mucho miedo, te dicen lo mal que va a estar la economía. No dejes que eso entre a tu mente, porque lo que puede pasar y lo que debes de evitar es que luego se vaya al subconsciente, que es lo que voy a hablar.
Because the subconscious mind, when an idea gets in there, it doesn't, we no longer have the opportunity to reject the idea. The subconscious mind accepts everything. That is why we must plant certain beliefs in the subconscious mind. I am free. I am a millionaire. I have no fear. I am the one in my family taking care of everybody else. I am driving this car. I am living in this home. I am in a healthy body, in a healthy mind. Because the subconscious mind, at the bottom, you see it, it doesn't know the difference between what is real and what is imagination. I told myself I was a millionaire when I was broke. Guess what? I became one. I told myself I was driving a Rolls Royce when I didn't have a car. Guess what? I got one. Okay? We have to be very careful on the ideas we get emotionally involved with into our subconscious mind.
La mente subconsciente no tiene la oportunidad de elegir, no puede decidir. Una vez una idea entra a la mente subconsciente, ya no puede rechazarlo, entra y ahí se queda. Si tú te pones la idea, manejo este auto, pum, va a pasar y la mente subconsciente se lo va a creer. Si la mente subconsciente cree que vas a vivir la vida de tus sueños, la vas a estar viviendo. Yo me dije a mí mismo, cuando no tenía un auto, que manejaba un buen auto, que manejaba un Rolls Royce y terminó pasando porque lo llevé a mi subconsciente.
Okay? So let's run through this again. Okay, this is you and I today. This is you and I today.
Mira, ese somos tú y yo el día de hoy.
And remember, this information, you guys, this is stuff that you're going to go over day after day after day, day after day after day, year after year after year. I've been studying this stuff for over a decade now, and I still study it every single day. There's always another level of awareness you can enter into. And when you do, you unlock more of life's blessings and abundance.
Mira, quiero que tienes que esta información, yo llevo estudiándola 10 años. Entonces, es una información de estudiar constantemente una y otra vez porque una vez tú entras a otra dimensión de conciencia, puedes desbloquear nuevos niveles.
Okay. Today, you have Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok. You have mom, dad, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, sister, brother. You have Netflix shows. You have Fox. You have CNN. You have newspapers, magazines. All of this information is flowing to our conscious mind.
Mira, el día de hoy tú tienes un montón de información. Tienes Instagram, tienes Snapchat, tienes tus amigos, tienes Netflix, las noticias, revistas. Toda esa información está constantemente fluyendo a tu mente.
And all of this information causes us to think certain things.
Y toda esa información hace que nosotros pensemos ciertas cosas.
Now, when we think, whatever we choose to accept goes into our subconscious mind, and it gets planted there like a seed. These big oak trees outside started with a tiny little acorn. An acorn the size of your thumb grows into a 200-foot tall oak tree. The same way we plant an idea in our mind one day can grow into a monster forest of either lack and scarcity or abundance and freedom.
Mira, y cuando nosotros pensamos, ¿ok? Y aceptamos un pensamiento, eso se vuelve, es como una semilla. Si tú ves, por ejemplo, los árboles que ves afuera, gigantescos, todos esos árboles iniciaron por una semilla, ¿ok? Que fue creciendo y se convirtió en eso grande. Así mismo son los pensamientos.
Now, you as a little baby, me as a little baby, we did not have the conscious mind. It was just a subconscious mind, which means whatever mom and dad said to us, whatever our teacher said to us, whatever the TV said to us, all of that got locked into our mind without us even knowing about it. That is why you think certain things. All rich people are greedy. All rich people are going to hell. Don't talk to strangers. Money doesn't grow on trees. If you want to be successful, make sure you go to school. All of these ideas came from when you and I were a little baby.
Cuando éramos niños pequeños, cuando éramos bebés, nosotros no teníamos consciente, o sea, no existía el consciente. Toda la información que nos decían se plantaba directamente en el subconsciente. Lo que nos decían nuestros padres se plantaba en el subconsciente. Las noticias, todo lo que entraba a nuestra mente iba directo al subconsciente. Y el día de hoy, adivina qué, sigues teniendo esas ideas. Por eso es que piensas inconscientemente, piensas que el dinero no es bueno, que el dinero no te da la felicidad, que tienes que trabajar muy duro y que tienes que ir a la escuela, etcétera, porque algún día te la plantaron en el subconsciente.
Okay, so now we have these paradigms that form when we're a little kid.
Ahora, estos paradigmas se nos formaron cuando éramos niños.
And they control us over and over and over and over and over again. So now in terms of talking about this company, right? This company gave us valuable knowledge. It gave us, you know, all of your leaders told you how to prospect, how to present, how to promote, how to build. The problem isn't that. The problem is that most of us do not do what we already know how to do.
Ahora, mira, lo que sucede es que un paradigma llega y te controla. Entonces, tus líderes y I Am Mastery Academy te da información increíble, te da la información que necesitas. Lo que pasa es que no es solamente necesario eso.
So we need to figure out why we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing, because what happens is we get so much knowledge and information and we think we're so smart, but then our results are not very good. And then it causes us to get angry, upset, pissed off, frustrated, and confused. Okay. So this is the barrier here. We feel like we have all the information, but then we don't get the result, and then we get mad and upset.
Entonces, lo que debes de hacer es ponerte a pensar y averiguar por qué no hacemos lo que ya sabemos hacer. O sea, nos creemos inteligentes, creemos que ya sabemos, pero ¿por qué los resultados no se están manifestando? ¿Qué es lo que está pasando? Y cuando eso sucede, cuando no tienes los resultados, lo que pasa es que te frustras, te confundes, te enojas y tienes malos sentimientos.
So we get all of this information and it gets locked in our conscious mind, okay, but it never gets into the subconscious mind, which means we never take the action and we never get the result that we want.
Entonces, ¿qué sucede? Que toda esa información, todas esas mentorías, todo eso entra a nuestra mente, pero se queda en la mente consciente.
Because the paradigm is still controlling the body. You can read Think and Grow Rich 150 times, but if you don't get emotionally involved with the burning desire, the mastermind, the positive attitude, it's never going to give you the results that you want. So really, you're just wasting your time until you can get it locked into your subconscious mind.
¿Por qué esa información no pasa a nuestro subconsciente? Es porque el paradigma es lo que está controlando. Te puedes leer, piensa y hágase rico 150 veces, pero si no cambias el paradigma, nada nuevo va a pasar.
So what we need to do is we need to build a new paradigm, right? Once we build a new paradigm, you go to the top. Once we build a new paradigm, you'll sponsor more customers. Once you build a new paradigm, you will act and feel and think and work like somebody making $10,000 a month.
Lo que debes de hacer es que cuando cambies el paradigma, ahí vienen los resultados. Ahí vas a actuar diferente, vas a llamar diferente, vas a tener más energía y ahí llegan los $10,000 al mes.
So it's our wants. We turn our wants and goals into a real desire. A burning desire is a starting point of all achievement. That's chapter 1 in Think and Grow Rich. So we have to take what we want, transferred into a desire, and that will cause our body to do the actions to give us the results.
Lo que tenemos que hacer, y esto es extremadamente importante, es lo que nosotros queremos, nuestras metas, convertirlas en un deseo. Cuando tú lo conviertes en un deseo, cuando ya esté en el subconsciente, eso va a causar que tu cuerpo se mueva, que actúe, y eso es lo que va a traer los resultados.
We got to turn our goals into a burning desire, okay? That's what we must do. So now to build a new paradigm, right? We have to build this new model that makes the old model gone. We have to build a new you, a new Danilo, a new Renato, a new Paloma, a new Ivan, a new Juan Diego, a new Alex, right? We have to build a new model now that makes the old model completely gone and obsolete.
Lo que debes de hacer es construir un nuevo modelo que haga el modelo pasado obsoleto, ¿ok? Un nuevo tú, una nueva versión de ti. Tienes que construir una nueva versión tuya, que eso se haga tu nuevo modelo, la realidad.
And in order to build a new paradigm, okay, I'm going to give you guys ways to do that right now. Number 1, you need to write out your life as you would like it to be, right? Writing down your goals, writing down your dreams, and writing it out as exactly as you would like it to be, right? The quote I love is, if you knew you couldn't fail, how big would you dream?
El primer punto, y te voy a dar en estos momentos cómo vas a construir ese nuevo modelo, cómo vas a construir ese nuevo paradigma, y es, número 1, escribe la vida como tú quieres que sea. Si fuera imposible fallar, ¿cómo estarías viviendo? ¿Cuál sería tu vida?
Okay. Number two is we have to stop worrying about the past and replaying the negative past experiences. And we got to start to pre-play our future. That is why we have to use our imagination that God gave us and close our eyes and visualize ourselves where we want to be. Before I was living in a certain home, before I was driving a certain car, before I was engaged to a certain girl, before I was wearing a certain watch on my wrist, all of these things were in my mind. Like this isn't something you need to ask if this works or not. This works. I know this works, right? You have to be able to see yourself where you want to be and play your future on the screen of your mind.
Número dos, deja de recordar tanto el pasado. Deja de estar viendo la película del pasado y empieza a ver la película del futuro. Empieza a visualizar dónde quieres ir. Antes de yo tener la casa, antes de yo tener el carro, antes de yo tener a mi prometida, antes de todo el reloj, todo ese estilo de vida, antes de poder tenerlo en el mundo físico, yo ya lo había visto antes. Tienes que empezar a ver el futuro.
Okay. Number three is it's the constant repetition of this information, you guys. It's the constant repetition of this information. That is why you got to be on my Instagram. That is why you got to turn on notifications. So every day you get hit in the face with this information. What did I post today? A video on the self-image.
It not only affects your health, it not only affects your friendships, it not only affects your relationships, it not only affects where you get to travel to.
So the point is, you get on there and every day you get at least one piece of information that's going to allow you to build the new paradigm in your mind.
Entonces, tienes que, número 3 es la repetición constante de esta información. Por eso te digo, sígueme en Instagram, activa las notificaciones y todos los días te va a llegar una alerta que te diga, mira esta información. Hoy, por ejemplo, publiqué un video de cómo construir la autoimagen. Entonces, toda esa información la ves una y otra vez para cambiar ese paradigma.
Okay? So every day you're reading the right things, you're watching the right things, you're hearing the right things to build this new idea, to build this new system in your mind to give you what you want.
Entonces, todos los días ves esa información y construyes el nuevo modelo para cambiar tu mente.
Okay, number 4 is there's lots of habits you want to change in your life. Maybe it's waking up early. Maybe it's working out a little bit more. Maybe it's prospecting 10 people a day. Maybe it's dressing better in presentations, right? Don't get overwhelmed with trying to change everything today. Take 1 to 2 habits and change those habits. And then the next week, take another habit and change that habit. Then the next week, take another habit and change that habit. Change 1 to 2 at a time and replace the old garbage with the new goodness.
Número 4 es cambia 1 a 2 hábitos por el momento. Tal vez tú te quieres levantar más temprano, tal vez quieres comer mejor, tal vez quieres hacer más ejercicio. No hagas todo en una sola vez, porque si no te vas a poner, te vas a estresar porque no puedes cambiarlos todos de una vez. Cambia 1 o 2 hoy y la otra semana otros y así sucesivamente.
Okay. Number 5 is you want to make sure you're associating with winners and eliminate the negative influences in your life. Stop hanging out with people that accept being broke. Stop hanging out with people that are negative 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. There's some people in your own family that you need to stop talking to them so much if all they're doing is talking you out of your dreams and goals. You need to spend more time with people like Renato and Danilo and Paloma. Okay, you need to spend more time with people either virtually or physically that are going to breathe life into you and into your business.
Número 5 es asóciate con ganadores y elimina las influencias negativas. Deja de rodearte con personas que aceptan el hecho de estar quebrados. Deja de rodearte con personas, incluso puedes tener personas en tu familia que te traen abajo, que te dicen eso no funciona, lo que sea. Debes de parar esa asociación o limitarla y empezar a rodearte con ganadores, ya sea virtualmente o físicamente.
Okay. Number 6 is find somebody or find a group of people that have exactly what you want. There is somebody in this company that you can look at and say, I want what he wants. I'm sorry, I want what he has. I want what she has, right? Model yourself after somebody that has what you want. That's all I've done my entire career, whether it's been Bob Proctor, whether it's been Grant Cardone, right? Model yourself after somebody that has what you want and say what they say and do what they do. And eventually you will have what it is they have.
Número 6 es, empieza a buscar a alguien que tú puedes modelar y que tú quieres algo que él o ella tienen. Tú tal vez dices, quiero tener ese estilo de vida de él, yo quiero tener cómo vive ella. Tienes que ver a alguien, inspirarte con esa persona y modelarlo. Eso es lo que yo he hecho todo el tiempo, ya sea con Bob Proctor, ya sea con Grant Cardone. Siempre veo a alguien que tiene lo que yo quiero y busco modelarlo.
Okay. Number 7 is utilize these higher faculties, right? This is going to be another call for another day, but God gave us higher faculties. We have different abilities than the trees and the birds and the bees and the dragons and the fish. All right. We have perception, will, imagination, intuition, reason, and memory. These are things that we want to continually work on every day, right? So we can make sure we can attract the things we want into our lives.
Número 7 es utiliza tus facultades mentales. Y esto es prácticamente que otra llamada, más adelante la daremos, pero tienes que empezar a utilizar esto que solo nosotros como seres humanos tenemos. Los peces, los animales, las plantas no tienen esto. Nosotros somos los que lo tenemos y deben de empezar a utilizarlo.
All right, and then number 8 is, guys, build your discipline. Give yourself a command and follow it. Hey, this I will do. Prospect 10 people a day. Do 3 presentations a day. Qualify for the next leadership retreat. Do whatever I need to do to get the job done. That's how I live my life. I give myself a command and I follow it. That's what you must start to do to put all of this information into practice.
Lo que debes de hacer, número 8, es construir disciplina. Simple y sencillo. Date un comando y síguelo. Si dices que vas a hacer esto, hazlo. Eso es lo que yo he hecho en toda mi carrera. Es, digo que voy a hacer algo y me esfuerzo y lo hago.
And I didn't even know my team put this in there. So this is cool. This QR code, take your phone and put it on it. It takes you to my Instagram, actually. So for everybody on there that's not on my Instagram, take your phone out and then put it on there, the camera, and then it will take you to my Instagram. That's really cool.
Wow, no sabía que mi equipo había hecho esto, pero mira la pantalla, pone la cámara del celular y escanea ese código QR y vas a ir directo a mi Instagram.
Okay, so listen, you guys have an unbelievable opportunity, okay, to create financial independence for you and your family. It's very, very simple. There are people on this call that have done it, that have the results, right? Everybody on this call, you have the same ability to create the life you want.
Mira, tienes una increíble oportunidad para crear independencia financiera. En esta llamada, todos ustedes pueden lograr lo que quieren si se lo proponen.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, listen, I want to say again, I'm super grateful for, Paloma, Renato, Danilo, Ivan Briongos, Juan Diego, everybody else that put this call together. I haven't ate breakfast or lunch yet, so my mind's a little crazy right now. I've been doing calls all day, but I want to say there is such an amazing leadership community. And obviously Ivana Monica Tapia, such an amazing leadership community in the Spanish market. Okay. So many amazing leaders, so much great information. All you got to do is decide that your life changes today. That's it. It says it on the screen. Make the decision. Everything begins with a major decision.
Así que mira, siéntete afortunado porque acá estás con un increíble liderazgo. Paloma, Renato, Danilo, Iván Briongos, Juan Diego, obviamente Iván y Mónica Tapia. Tienes un liderazgo increíble acá en el habla hispana. Así que aprende de ellos, sigue la información, haz el liderazgo y toma la decisión. Decide hoy que vas a cambiar tu vida.
So you guys have a great day. Make the rest of today amazing. I know I've got a bunch of calls I've got to do. And listen, we are a part of the greatest company on the planet. Let's go out there. Let's tell the world, and let's continue to help people change their lives.
Así que chicos, vamos a hacer el día de hoy increíble, vamos a trabajar con todo y vamos a hacer que las cosas pasen. Alex Morton, thank you very much, brother, for all your information. We follow you.
All right. Talk to you guys soon. Let's go. Dale, dale.
Let's go. Bye-bye.